Alright guys, we're finally here. So I just want to talk about two more very important reports, and then we're going to get into actual trading and day trading stuff. All right, I want to talk about in next section, but I want to talk about trading mindset, and then we're going to talk about actual trading strategies and day trading strategies, like ETF trading, all that stuff, and then you're going to be able to see it live and things like that. So and I want to get into the indicators, what to use, what to not use, all that, like all the strategies when it comes to day trading, things that you got to know. But one more thing, one more report, and I just want to, in this one, I want to talk about two important ones, and then just kind of close the section real quick. All right, the first report I want to talk about in this one, which again you're gonna keep an eye on, is the PPI. Okay, Producer Price Index. This is another one of those that you definitely want to take a look at, and it actually tells you how the economy doing from the producer perspective. Because CPI, that report that we see, let me actually pull it up here again. The CPI, the report that we see, which again this is the one, Consumer Price Index. This is actually from a perspective of consumer, right? Like me and you. But next one, which is going to be, there you go. So this is a producer price index. This is from the perspective of the producer, the companies, right? And this is another important one. And this is something that you want to keep an eye on as well. It's not as important as CPI, essentially, but it's still a good thing to look at. If it's not looking good, that means the economy is slowing down. So it's very important. Keep an eye on it. All right. So also, I'm going to leave a link to this as well, so you can check it out for yourself. Next one is the monthly new residential sales. Now this is another one which is very important to keep an eye on, because the housing, okay, it's, at least in America, the housing is the core of the economy. Okay. It is one of the most important aspects of economy when it comes to see how healthy an economy is, okay? And when housing goes down and the sales go down, it is something to keep in mind. It's an indicator that, okay, how the economy is not doing as well as it should, right? For example, take a look. This is the report. This is the latest report. I'm going to leave a link to this as well. You can, like other ones, you can just refresh it, and it's just going to, kind of updated when the new one comes out. So like as you can see, for example, November 20th, right, the housing, the sales were pretty good, right? But then I just like slowed down and all that stuff. So I see over the years it actually slowed down significantly, right? So just keep that in mind. This is a very important number to keep in mind, especially right now. For example, this means that the economy is slowing down significantly. So another report to pay attention. I'm going to leave a link for you to as well, so take a look at it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much, guys, for being here so far. I'm really excited because I just wanted to share some really important core basics before we move on to the important stuff, and we're done with the core important stuff. We're going to talk about trading, day trading, and how you can actually be doing, how you can actually do well in day trading. All right, so I'm excited, and I'll see you in the next video.